Hi, it's Kara Kading here at Milliger's, and we're actually in the Patricia Breen department here. And I want to talk to you about some of the new arrivals that we just received. We just received a shipment from Poland, and on this shipment we had two versions of the Stroke of Midnight. So I'm showing you the collection. We have talked about the Holly version before, but I always like to bring out the whole complete collection here. Stroke of Midnight for 2013 is also available in the Russian Fable, but we are completely sold out. So this is a phenomenal mold, and all these colorations have been very, very well received. So we want you to see these and see what you think. But this is the first one here is the Holly, and he is carrying the lantern here. All versions are in that similar style with the lantern, but each one obviously pertains to the coloration. So Holly, he has the alternating stripe effect where in the white we have the detail of the holly, and then the red striping has this little dot in the white running down the center of it. He's a fantastic looking Santa. He has a gorgeous belt. I would love one of these personally. It's this red, fabulous, brilliant crystals, and then the silver buckle detail. He has these great little green mittens that I think they're a nice shade of green because they're a little bit lighter and kind of contrast a little bit better with his outfit. And then we have the beautiful iridescent haystack glitter trimming off his coat. His little lantern that he's carrying with a staff. The lantern itself has this little, this is like a two-part piece, so it actually has movement to it, and I'm always excited when there's an ornament that does that. So there's this little holly on the top of the lantern, and then the candle is like a true old-fashioned wax candle where you can actually see the dripping down of the wax onto the lantern. So it is very well thought out and beautifully detailed. So that is Holly in Stroke of Midnight. The next one that just came in is this blue Chinoiserie, and everyone has been in love with the Chinoiserie since Patricia first debuted it a few years ago, and as she has progressed, there has been a beautiful kind of development of this pattern, and this blue I love because you can see the beautiful depth and ability to create different hues and shades of this beautiful, brilliant, rich blue color. So his coat is almost this soft, the most palest blue you can imagine. And then the scenery is kind of in these striations of these different shades. So he's much more limited. We only have a few pieces available, so you don't want to delay on this piece, but you can see the beautiful scenery, the pagoda on the front, which will also continue on the other side. His belt has this plaid detail, this kind of diamond pattern on it with the crystals, so it's a little bit different belt style. And it's in with the silver crystals and blue crystals alternating. But the scenery is beautiful. And then the bottom of the coat, this trims out here, and these are all Chinese lanterns along the bottom. There's a variety of different styles of lanterns that have kind of lifted off into the air on his coat. So you'll see that probably more so on this side. But that continues on throughout the top of his coat. And then, of course, in his staff here is a Chinese lantern and all sorts of Chinese language. So that is the blue. And then the other one that came, we received two colorations in this shipment, is the brilliant gold. And of course, we are all loving this brushed gold look. It's absolutely stunning and elegant. The coat, again, is in that brushed gold, and then you'll see the beautiful branching and detail of these little kind of gold flowers that spill out throughout the coat and up onto his arm. And then I'll also show you the back because that is very similar in this pattern, of course. The detail on the trim of his coat is magnificent. These flowers trim it off and then just kind of undulate and spill up along the top of his hat. So it's not, this one's a little more, I would say, free-flowing in design. It's not exact and rigid as far as where the pattern begins and ends in the design itself. So the belt is in this brilliant shade of brown, and it kind of how a belt would age, where it's darker and lighter in certain spots with like a way that a leather would be. That's exactly how it is. So I love how Patricia is always true to how things would be and look in true life. So here she is paying attention to that. And then the back of it has this beautiful pattern all the way up the back of him. So he's very striking, and we're really pleased with this arrival. His little Santa mittens are in that brilliant shade of brown, and again, they are coordinating to his belt, where it isn't just a brown glove. It's very natural in life, where it's darker where it would naturally be, and then spills into these lighter shades of brown. The crystals alternate along the bottom in this gold amber color and the silver crystal. So a fantastic piece. And then he again has the lantern with him, and then they are all decorated. It is all decorated with these little gold flowers. So he is spectacular. So we're related to get all of these versions now in stock, or not in stock, but you can order them. You can order them on our website at milligers.com, or you can email our Patricia Breen specialist. Her name's Lori, and her email is lori@milligers.com.